What if every word you typed was locked in a glass box, visible but untouchable? That's exactly how Python strings behave. Stored like sequence of characters, locked for changes, and sometimes filled with hidden characters that can surprise you. In this video, we will uncover how Python stores strings, about their unchangeable nature, how to deal with tricky characters using escape sequence, and ways to combine strings. If you ever wondered what's really happening inside Python strings, this is where the mystery ends. Hello everyone, I'm Arati. Welcome to my channel. This is the fourth video of Basic Python tutorial series. In previous video, I have covered the primitive data types and variables in Python. In this video, I will cover important concepts related to strings in Python. String is one of the important data type in Python, and it is useful for storing names, user inputs, and paragraphs. Before we begin with string operators and functions, let's try to understand how strings are stored in memory. Similar to many other programming languages, strings in Python are stored as sequence of characters or in the form of array. Something similar to the blocks placed sequentially in a specific order. As you can see on the screen, here we have created a variable greeting and we have assigned a value hello space world space and 3 exclamation marks. Each character or letter in the string is sequentially stored in the form of array. When we want to refer to a character in the array, we need to specify the position of that character in the array, and this is also called as index. If we travel from left hand side of this string to the right hand side of this string, then we use positive index and it starts from 0. If we travel from right hand side of this string to the left hand side of this string, then we use negative index and it starts with -1. Let us see how we can do it programmatically. I will try to access the first character of this string. So I have created a variable greeting. I have assigned a value of hello space world space 3 exclamation mark. And now we are going to use positive index and we are trying to access the first character of the string. So in order to achieve that, we will need to specify the variable name, square bracket, and the index position. As we are trying to access the first position character, so I have specified index position as 0. Now let us try to execute this. So we are getting the result as H. Let us try to get, let's say, character O. So according to positive index, the position is number 4. So let's try to access it. Greeting square bracket of 4. Let's see what it returns. It's returning O. Now if we want to get the last character of this string, then we'll need to use index position as 14. So greeting of square bracket of 14, it returns us the exclamation mark. Now let us try to get the different characters of the strings using the negative index. Let's start with -1. So greeting of square bracket of -1 returns exclamation mark. Then let's try to access the letter D, so which is at the -5 index position. So greeting of square bracket of -5 returns us the character D. Now let us try to access the first character of this string with negative indexing, which is at -15. So greeting of square bracket of -15 returns us H. Now what will happen if we provide the index position which is beyond the string length? So as we can see here in this case, we have the maximum index position available for this string is 40. So if we are trying to access it beyond that limit, in this case I have provided a greeting of square bracket of 20. So it is going to give us an error which says index error, string index out of range. It is important to understand one more point about string in Python. Strings are immutable, which means once a string is created, it cannot be modified. Whenever we try to update the string variable, it is going to create a new string. In next cell, I have created a variable as original string. I have assigned a value as hello. Then I have printed the content of the original string, and I have also printed the ID of original string. Based on the underlying implementation, ID is going to provide us the unique identifier of the variable it is provided. But in most of the cases, ID returns you the memory location where the object is located. Now after this, I have added one more line where I am trying to modify the content of this original string. So I am trying to specify original string. I want to replace the first character or the character at the 0th index position with M. Now if I try to execute this, let's see if we are getting successful here. And we are getting an error as type error, string object does not support item assignment. In next cell, we'll attempt it once more. So in next cell, similar to the previous cell, I have created a variable original string, assigned value as hello. I have printed original string and ID of that original string. And then I'm trying to append original string with a new word as world, and then assigning this modified string to the same original string variable. And then I'm trying to print the contents of this original string and again the ID of this original string variable. If the ID printed at this line and this line, if both of them matches, then which means we can update the string. But if they're different, that means it would have created a new variable when it has joined the two strings. Now let's see. So here you will see the ID of the original string is different than the ID of the modified original string. This string hello is not associated with any more variable. Hence it will be available for garbage collection eventually. In Python, strings backslash is a special character and it is used for representing certain special whitespace characters like backslash n represents new line, backslash t represents tab, backslash r represents carriage return. In this example, this is line 1 full stop and we have a new line character backslash n, and then this is line 2. If we are printing this sample text, you will see backslash n has entered it into the new line and the text after this is printed on a new line. Similar to backslash n with backslash t in the next example, name colon backslash t and Arati. If we print this, it's going to add a tab in between these two words, name and Arati. Now, what will happen if we add backslash before this backslash n? So it is going to treat this backslash n as a normal character and it is not going to give it a special meaning, and this is called as escaping, and that's why backslash is called as an escape character. So if we print this, so you'll see backslash n is treated normally and it hasn't printed this sentence. This is a new line character in a new line. Similar to the white space characters, we also need to escape quotes. If we want to add quotes in the string with backslash. So here, as you will see in this sample text, in this example, that's the spirit I'm looking for is enclosed in single quote, and I also want to add single quote s into this string value, so I will need to add a backslash before the single quote. So let's try to print it. This is going to result, that's the spirit I'm looking for, and with single quote is printed correctly. If we want to escape double quotes, again we'll need to add a backslash before the starting double quote and the ending double quote so that they are treated normally. So in this example, Sholay is part of the is enclosed in double quotes, and we have added a backslash so that both these double quotes are escaped properly. So here you will see in 1975 the movie Sholay was released, and the Sholay is enclosed in double quotes as we wanted. When we want to combine two string variables and create a new one, we use the plus operator, and this is called as string concatenation, and plus operator is also called as concatenation operator. Now in this example I have created a variable greeting, next variable as username, both contains value as hello and Arati. Now if I want to join both these variables, I will need to add a plus operator after greeting and then specify username. I am assigning both these joined variables to greeting user. If I print this, I'm getting hello Arti. Now if I want to add a space within it, so we can just extend the plus operator or concatenation operator accordingly. So greeting plus space plus username, and that is assigned to greeting user variable, and if we print greeting user variable, it is going to give us hello space Arati. Please note that we can only concatenate string with string variables. If we try to add string with any other data type and if we use the concatenation operator, that operation will not succeed. Now let us see here in this example the math question. When 3 is multiplied by 5, the result is, and the math answer variable contains the value 15, which is a int variable. Now when we are trying to join this math question plus math answer by using this plus operator, and if we try to execute this, you will see you are getting a type error, can only concatenate string, not an int to str. Now in this case what we need to do is we will need to, in next cell I have added a solution for this. So in next cell you will see that I have added a constructor function str, and I have converted this int variable to string variable, then I have added it with the concatenation operator. And now if we print it, this is the result that we will get. When 3 is multiplied by 5, the result is 15.
Thanks for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who is just starting in Python. Post your feedback and questions in comment section. Keep learning. See you in the next one.